Yeah, so here we go. Let's start with this. It's via Deadline. Sean Levy is the top choice and is apparently having early whatever that is, Secret War something, maybe not Kang Dynasty or something.
Deadpool 3 director Sean Levy.
That's right.
Free Guy director Sean Levy.
Night at the Museum's Sean Levy, maybe.
Ryan Reynolds is a pilot, future pilot. He's his own.
He's his own dad at Star Wars. Is that a lightsaber? And Jermaine Dupri, whatever the things that we're talking about.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. It's apparently unknown who the central villain will be. But it could include multiple antagonists. We talked about this. You can just swap out whoever for whoever.
Yeah, it's
Doctor
fine.
Doom for whatever.
Yeah.
Kang for this guy. That guy for whatever.
Yeah. Maybe the Fantastic Four defeat Galactus, but then there's Bigger Galactus.
Bigger Galactus. Yeah. I'm Bigger Galactus. My skills are the same. But I'm much bigger. Not much bigger. I'm a little bit bigger.
A little bit bigger.
You probably can't tell, but believe me, if we were standing next to each other, you'd go, oh, yeah. No, he is a little bit bigger. God, I can't.
It's a shame they defeated original Galactus and sent him into another dimension or whatever. Because if we stood next to each other, I'd be bigger.
even like if we had no shoes on, which I would insist on, actually.
Wait a second, Bigger Galactus. Your dating profile says you're 6'1", but I think you're 5'9".
Nobody's 5'9" on a dating profile. Unless you're 5'7", in which case you're 5'9". Everybody knows that. And no one's 5'11".
Because you matched with this girl who's 5'11", and she's taller than you, Bigger Galactus. It's obvious. She's wearing flats.
I haven't measured myself in a while. Maybe I've shrunk over time. You
think you've shrunk
over time?
Bigger Galactus.
Over time.
Wow.
And this is interesting. It's via Jeff Snyder's Hot Mic podcast. There was
is he the Ian Snyder?
He's the Ian Snyder.
Okay.
One of the rumors this week going around was that Jordan Peele had met with Marvel to be like, what X-Men movie? No, what mystery Marvel movie could I direct?
Oh, okay.
And
you're saying he wanted to do an X-Men?
Well, apparently he met about X-Men, but that fell through. Okay. I would like to see his weird X-Men movie.
Absolutely.
And just have all the edges maybe sanded off it or whatever.
Well, see, that's the thing. I don't think Marvel wants to see his X-Men movie.
No. But
you'd hope they would.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, we've talked about this. Like, I want movies that have a particular vision or a concept or idea.
I mean,
not to say that it won't be that.
It's too late. The horse has left the barn door or whatever.
A Venom horse or a regular horse?
Regular horse.
Can we talk about a Venom horse later?
We could talk about a Venom horse, I guess, if that comes up. But what are the odds? I'm just saying, Jordan Peele, if you're listening, you're not. If you'd said, I'm thinking about integrating AI into this X-Men movie, I think they would have been more amenable to it.
Do you mean as like to aid in the process of filmmaking or within, you're saying you're going to say yes to both, aren't you?
Absolutely.
Or within the movie?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. What if the X-Men got trapped in the metaverse?
What if they did?
And fought an evil AI?
They just take the goggles off.
Could take the goggles.
Just take the goggles off.
Yeah. They're too heavy anyway, the goggles.
They are.
Yeah.
Very unpleasant.
Wolverine, take the goggles off. I was going to. Actually, my neck hurts. So I'm going to.
Even a man with a metal skeleton, it's too heavy for him, is it?
Yeah. All I'm saying is he should have done some more buzzwords. He shouldn't have said, I'm going to use my signature flair and style. He should have said, I'm going to integrate AI into the production of this movie. There'll be a cost savings.
Oh, wow.
And we'll fix it all in post. And they would have said yes.
Do they care about cost savings? Depends on the movie, I guess.
I don't know. I'm very curious as to whether that is the case.
Here's a question for you. Are you very curious? So you know the Coca-Cola doing these different cans, these marble cans.
Yes.
This is not a promotion. But it is to you.
Doesn't
I'm
seem
selling
that way.
this to you, Mason.
Okay, yes.
Buy this can off me.
Are you asking, is that the red Hulk or is that the regular
Hulk? Yeah.
That's regular Hulk.
That's what I thought because they're all red, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. Yeah, that's true.
There's no red Captain America with wings, is there?
That's true.
Yeah, but people would be mad about it if that was the case, don't you think?
Yes.
Also, I don't think these are for, I think we mentioned, no one cares about this, for the new Captain America movie.
They may not be,
But I think they're just general Marvel stuff.
The big guys.
Yeah, that's right. Anyway, that fell through on the X-Men and Avengers is happening. Avengers
you would think at this point they would want to bring in a director with a signature style. But I think they're still going, well, this will be revitalizing the MCU, next X-Men movie. Yeah. So let's do it in the MCU style. But to me, I would say, why not? Like, the Iron Man, Favreau, brought in his particular set of skills and that set the framework for the MCU going forward. Why not bring in a Jordan Peele and have him set the framework? You
I
know?
don't think they want that.
I don't think they want that, but they should want that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think also if you're a director like that who you're a marketing tool like in itself
Yeah.
and a brand in its I hate talking like this, but it's true. People know what his movies are and they go to see them.
Yeah.
And or if you're an actor who like brings something like a Glenn Powell
Sure.
to a project, would you look at the MCU or just maybe even the DC at this point or whatever and go like, I think this is not the way forward.
Also, if this is true, my question would be, how long was that meeting? Was it like 3 hours of back and forth and here's some plans I have and
Oh,
et
you mean
cetera?
like a fight?
Well, yeah.
This is what I think.
Yeah, or was it just 5 minutes and they're like, he's like, I thought of a concept and here it is, and they're like, no, we'd rather go in another direction.
Yeah.
Okay, see you later.
Also,
Bye-bye.
did this happen?
That's what I'm saying. If it did happen, yes. Yeah. We've got no confirmation from Mr. Jordan Peele.
No, let's ask him next time he's on the show.
Okay, great.
Next time?
Yeah, next time.
The next time he's on the show.
People don't know this, but we've interviewed him multiple times and we lost the footage every time.
Yeah. We kept the audio, but we haven't. I just don't think we'll use it.
Nah, don't worry about it. No. We've got to talk about trailers and stuff. And
Yeah, exactly. What do we got here, Mason?
I don't know. I'm not looking at your screen.
What do we got here?
Why don't you ever share your screen?
Oh, we could actually, you know what? I will talk about this. So I'm just looking at comicbookmovie.com, which is actually the official website of this show.
That's true.
We bought it. Don't ask him about it, but it's true. So he was asked on Threads. So it's
Who's this? Who's asked?
James Gunn.
Oh, James
Sorry,
Gunn.
I haven't prefaced any of this by anything.
No.
Have I? This is DCU news.
Okay.
He was asked on
You
Threads.
had a whole conversation in your own head.
I really did. About whether Gal Gadot has been recast, is left the Wonder Woman role. This person says, is it safe to assume that Wonder Woman hasn't been cast yet, correct? And he said, correct.
Whoa.
Which pretty much, because there was a point where it was like, it looked like that she might continue the role or something, but that's obviously not happening at this point, which I think is a good idea. Clean slate, everybody knew. Also, we can visit that universe later, and they're all dead. They're all dead and dying.
Yeah. And plus, they've probably scanned her, so we can bring her back.
They scanned her, it's fine.
Bring her back for another,
Another
a
whatever.
nightmarish multiversal reveal, I mean, and there's been some recent actors that in recent movies that potentially could be the Wonder Woman role. People have suggested Katie O'Brien from Love Lies Bleeding.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, she'd be great. Yeah.
Others?
Yeah, others. I mean, you could name several.
I can name several.
Yeah.
Julia Roberts. You seen that winning smile?
I have seen that winning smile.
Yeah.
Julia Roberts. I did watch that movie.
Liza Minnelli, anyone?
Oh, yeah, Liza Minnelli. She's great.
She can do it all.
She can do it
all. She can act, she can sing, she can dance.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, these are all great names.
Yeah. Judy Garland, mother of Liza Minnelli.
Oh, yeah, that's interesting. She was great in The Wizard of Oz, I want to say.
That's right, yep.
She didn't come back for the sequel, did she? Return to Oz
I don't
in
believe
1980
she did, no.
something.
No, I don't think she did, no.
Interesting. Yeah, well, yeah, very good.
Yeah.